folks, welcome back for another conclusive episode of Schwaaard's Journey to Legendary. Of course, I just mean for the season, not overall. I think I mentioned before that I tried this Dano BM deck, and I got wrecked with it. Not through any fault of the deck, but just how I was playing it. So I have decided, now that I've got some fresh eyes and have had a break, I am going to give that another try, and we'll see how it goes. If you think, oh my gosh, what's different, what's changed, I'm actually doing a early morning game. Now this is not a I rolled out of bed and jumped into it game, because if any of you saw that or heard about that, I think I wasn't even, no, yeah, I think I didn't even show it, because it was, I'm a morning person, but not a morning game commentary person. I could probably do one or the other pretty well right out of bed, but I can't do both.
Come on then, entertain me.
So I gave myself a little bit of breathing room here. Yeah, we're gonna call that good, I guess. Greet our opponent.
Hello there.
It's probably, hopefully this is not a market assassin, but our path forward is very clear at this point. Go face, go face, go face. We're not looking to trade. We're not looking to control a lane. Okay, we've got gobos here. That is less than ideal, perhaps, but we are prophecy heavy, so hopefully their aggression will be their downfall and their undoing. I'm guessing they're going to try to get a curse with this fellow. Crushing blow or nah. Let's just go ham, shall we?
Let's put these to use.
They'll be able to curse something, maybe finish it off. But that's one less card that they're playing. And we didn't have the ring. That ain't a bad start. Oh yeah, but yeah, so I'm doing this in the morning, first of all, because I do have a lot of, okay, there we go. Yeah, well, I think we're just going to keep racing.
Let's put these to use.
We are going to trade here just to allow for some, let's see, two.
I am ready to join the circle.
And yeah, screw it. Yeah, shoot. That may not have been the right call. I don't know. I think we're pretty close to getting done what we need done here. Yeah. See, I was worried about. Oh my gosh. Nice. And that is the boon of the prophecy, I suppose. And we will throw the sword on you. I don't think we would hit a prophecy against this particular deck, but that's just trying to train myself, get that ingrained in me. Always try to skip that final rune. We've gotten burned before, and no reason to be fast and loose with it now. So yeah, we got a long way to go. I mean, I'm going to try to give this a full hour and a half, try to get this in before the workday. I've got some stuff I need to do this evening, and some stuff I really kind of have a drive to do. There's a screenplay I'm trying to, it's just one of those things that have been percolating for a long time, and now the ideas are really starting to pop in my head and fleshing out the scenes, and so I really want to get that written and get that off my chest. Because there's just some times where it's like, okay, this is something I really need to do, and Yeah. All right, let us hope, because we have been assured by many people that nobody in the top 100 plays. Nobody in the top 100 plays Invade. So I'm hoping that is the case here, and that we're just going to be up against some kind of other creative and inspiring Guildsworn build.
Hello there. Welcome, friend.
I do feel a little bad saying, hey, okay, so it looks like we may in fact have. So, I mean, do we bet it all on that, or do we go with Blighted Alit? Let's see if we can protect our investment a little bit here. All right, so this could be, oh, who is it? What's that gentleman? Somebody sent me a prophecy. Oh, Saint! You were the one. You sent me a prophecy.
Watch this.
Guildsworn. Okay. Not what I was hoping for, but I'm really... I don't play this relying on prophecies, because this isn't like a heavy prophecy list. I mean, I think cards like Fate Weaver are pretty...
Watch this.
yeah, I think this is definitely... let's see here. Yeah, let's do this guy. Cadwell the Betrayer! Will he betray me?
Watch this.
No, well, see. No, he will not. Okay. So we're going to do
I am ready
this,
to join the circle.
this. Did we not break? Oh, wow. We didn't. Yeah, I'm only doing that because Immolating Blast is a thing. That was a misplay on my part. I mean, kind of. Alright, so, I mean, they're just going to keep doing their thing. That's totally fine. At some point, that is going to bite you in the butt. But, hey! Again, Immolating Blast, which I'm sure they're running. This is a action-oriented, action-heavy list.
I'll slaughter you.
All right, let's see. 7, so we got... I mean, I don't want to put anything on any card just because they've got that. Yeah, let's just do
I'll
this.
slaughter you.
I don't really care about Harpy.
There's nowhere the hunter becomes the hunted.
We'll see how they
So, yeah, Dawn's Wrath gets us. I know they can put Crusader's Assault and all kinds of weaponry on these two. So, like, in other words, we would not have a favorable trade over here. Hey, there we go. But since we need it anyway, let's go ahead and... That's not a prophecy we necessarily wanted. It's better than nothing, but... Yeah. Wow, all 3 of them. Good for you. I think we're just
I
done.
am ready to join the circle.
I think we're just done. I mean, kudos. Hey, it was not Invade, so thrilled about that. This is getting a bit old, so let's just get out of this. I don't even know. No, you know what? No, we need to climb and clear. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna push you out. we're gonna change things up a little bit.
Words. I judge by deeds.
I'm sure they've got a piercing javelin here.
Watch this. Watch this. I am ready to join the circle.
And I mean, we're doing this, like I said, I mean, I'm just giving it the last hurrah. Because they're not running out of cards for some reason, even though they've got a crap ton of life. And we haven't been, we broke a total of 2 runes.
Protect the Harbinger. I will be triumphant.
Alright, so we are getting down to our last bit of life here.
We must protect our stronghold.
And they continue to have the answers, so yeah, I think at this point I'm just tired of it. Like removal will wear me out faster than anything, so that was a bit of a chore to get through. And it was the bottom line for that was I just realized it just clicked. It was going to take me so long to get them down from that health total. Even if we could do it, I just don't have the time because I really I'm kind of up against a hard stop. My workday has to start when it starts, so I've only got the time that I have. And pretty much my rule today is if I lose 2 in a row, we switch to another deck. So that's 1 down with the deck. We came out strong with a good showing initially, but yeah. Somehow an opponent that drew nothing but 3, whatever they're called, the giggles, 3 giggles, and nothing but removal was able to hold us off. So that's abysmal. Just that is the fate that we intertwined with, but more or less what I expected. So for those of you who thought that I had just completely thrown in the towel, we did have this one final game. So you're watching this on Monday. This is a bit of that time warp situation that I mentioned. It's where you're seeing it in the new season, but this is actually the final day of the 3rd season. 3rd that I've been doing this stuff. So you will see retroactively whether or not we make the push. At this point, I don't think we can. Just the time is going to run out. So the next one I go to will probably be Orcs because we just need to go. And somehow this one is, I mean, I can't say that it's too slow. I mean, it's a prophecy deck, but it, against any kind of, this is going to be invade, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. So yeah, I don't know. I don't see us winning this, to be honest.
Close ranks, let nothing through.
And to be fair, this is 940, so this is somebody who got in. Or is this not? Maybe this is like old classic battle mage nonsense. Who knows? I don't think so, though. The 3/3, that's a Daedra, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm pretty sure this is just...
Speak, citizen.
Yeah, it's got to be invade. I would be incredibly surprised if it wasn't. Why? I do like that. Let's do this. 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 And
Well, let's see if we can find something useful.
so I'm thinking it's still invade, because invade is usually hold your cards in there, and this thing give that 5/3 keywords or whatever. I would be surprised if this is not invade. Pleasantly surprised, but surprised
Are you
nonetheless.
listening to me? You better be.
Okay. At least it didn't get guard. Counting our blessings. 1. So fear totem might be a good call here.
Let's put these to use.
Actually,
Let's
do we
put
have
these
it?
to use.
7, 8. No, we don't. Doggone it. Well.
So, it has been written.
Yeah, so I should have drawn. If you're going to draw, I should have played that first. So that was a misplay on my part. Oh, it was invade. Okay. And invasion party, of course, is like the worst one of those to get. But luckily, it was too slow. I think. This is invade. Who knows? We do have a way to get around. We have several ways to get around guards. I think we've got enough of a board. Yeah, this was a very greedy.
Now, where was I?
Very greedy invade deck
Yes.
that fortunately we were able to get.
We'll see how they like someone who fights back.
To get an advantage on. They just drew slow. If that invasion party had come out earlier, we'd probably be in a world of trouble. But we are doing the yo-yo thing, as is our custom. So yeah, I think it's just going to be a matter of time. I'm not going to be able to play enough games to get through. I think I need 7 wins at this point. So, yeah, and I think I'm still not running this thing right. I'm probably still making a lot of misplays that are holding me back, but. I guess that could work.
Hello there. Hail, friend.
Well, yeah. So we've reached the end of season 3. I'm hoping. Let's see. Do I want to start off with this?
We'll see how they like someone.
I'm hoping to be able to do another credits scroll for the end. So hopefully that will be there. I don't see any reason why not at this particular point in time.
As long as I draw breath.
Because I want to thank everybody who's stuck with me. I was talking with Denise, and just talking about how important it is, and how.
As long as I draw breath.
Okay, so they got a little prophecy as well.
So, it has
Okay, so they're a prophecy battle mage.
I am
Good to
ready
know.
to join the circle.
Let's see.
This day is mine.
There we go. So let's get you out of there so we have our crushing blow back online. Oh, yeah, that was silly. That was silly. I am the silliest. All right. What do you think? 5-4 on the board versus, yeah, that's got to be the play, right?
I will be triumphant.
Nicely done.
That was a close call because I forgot we didn't kill. We almost didn't kill anything.
They like someone who fights back.
All right, so we can.
Close ranks. Let nothing
Oh boy.
through.
Yeah, that's gonna make it
A dark omen for you.
It's gonna make it rough. So yeah, we can. That's all we can do, though. We wouldn't be able to do anything else. Wait, what if I do? Nope. That's stupid. I hate that guy. Do I crushing blow to get the 5 in so that we're down to 2, or do I do that and then play these 2? Tell you what, I'm gonna do this and this.
Ready to join the circle.
We can crushing blow if we, yeah, if there's not another guard in that lane, we can crushing blow for the win, because crushing blow will turn her into a 4/3. And Bob's your uncle, unless it's a prophecy there. But we also can hit a prophecy here that will. Oh, that's cool. His own got hoisted by his own petard there.
What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
This isn't bad for us. This is not bad for us at all.
I am ready to
And I'll go ahead and do this. Now that they've used 2 of their lightning bolts at least. Well, I mean, not at least. They've used 2 lightning bolts, so hopefully they don't have a 3rd one here.
The stars portend.
Oh boy, if this is a harpy,
My
we're...
arrows shall fly true.
Okay, that's not... That's a...
is done.
Yeah. That's... And I think that's a good thing. I think I'm not... I'm pretty darn sure Dano does not run. That's the thing. That's the problem with going too prophecy heavy. There are some just junk prophecies that are not going to help you. Now, to be fair, remember we had that game. Was it 2 or 3 days? Was it 2 or 3 days ago where they got 2 prophecies back to back. They were both those archers, and they were exactly what my opponent needed, because I had 2 creatures that only had one health left. So it was like prophecy, boom, took that one out. Prophecy, boom, took that one out, and it was exactly what they needed. So not a good time. Not a good time. Yeah, Wardcrafter I feel like is huge in this. Because I know when we played Dano, like that was a huge swing.
Hello there.
I think it was turn 2 or turn 3. Yeah, I think it was turn 3. He was able to ward up his lurking crocodile, make a trade, and whatever. This we're up against a top 10. That does not a former top 10. They're not top 10 right now, but a former top 10. Which, you know, once you're a top 10, you are in that elite group. I'll have to check and see, Mark, how you're doing. I know you're still making the push. See if you can make it. Oh my goodness gracious! You are playing the annoying card already. All right, I know we're not supposed to trade, but
Careful there, friend.
I feel like value trades like that are not too bad.
I'll whip them into shape. Face me, you dog!
I wonder, do we silence that?
Keep your distance.
Mostly because it was a 4 cost. We don't have anything dead yet, so this is a bogus draw. And
Easy as hunting a red skeever in the snow. Sovngarde awaits.
I'll see you dead!
so, as Dano said before, like, stop trading. So I guess I can go over. Well, but I mean, we have to trade here. I can't.
Face me, you dog!
I can't not trade, right? That
Well, let's see if we can find something new.
crapola. Misplay on my part again. Jeez Louise.
I am ready.
For some reason, I'm forgetting that you play the Reclaimer, you get the dagger, you still have to play the dagger. It's pain in the butt. Cool.
I'll clear up. Let's put these to use. I will be triumphant.
Really is for a 4-cost 5/4 that can do that. That's pretty impressive. It demands that kind of.
I smell the stench.
All right, so we got our Earthbone again. That's a good.
Let's put these to use.
Keep your distance.
Another
Well,
reclaimer.
let's see if we can find something useful.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
I slay the unworthy.
Let's put these to use. Let's put these to use.
Be silent.
I actually like. Yeah, this will. Oh, I didn't do. Another mistake. See, see, that's what I mean. I'm missing out. So that was gonna let me draw. So, you know. Set it all face. Alright, so we do lose our left lane. We're probably going to eat a javelin or something here. They know what I've got in my hand, so anything that lives is lethal.
There's a plan. There's always a plan.
Unless they play like 25 things.
Rise, my servant.
So, oh, he's going to do the doggo and put guard on him. And with all that life gain, it pretty much is going to get him there. Yep. All right. So we put the dagger here. And we do... Yep.
Feel the bite of my
Cool.
steel.
All right. Another one down. Moving right along. Moving right along. I mean, I think we're making a good showing. Like I said, I've been seeing misplays that I've been making. Yeah, this is actually a good time for me to do this as well, and for multiple reasons. One, because this morning I did what I normally what I did probably for the longest time before, about 6 months ago or so. I don't know exactly what happened. Oh, it's Dano's comment. Which was up at 4:30 or 5, light workout. And you know, workout meaning I get my heart rate up and I get the blood flowing, but it's not like I'm pumping iron and everything. I'm just doing basic stuff so that I can fit into my Captain America t-shirt. Misplay there. Should have clicked next and then greeted, so it wasn't like they were having to
I
wait for
keep
me
a
to.
spare blade in my boot.
All right, so this is.
Watch yourself now.
We're up against a aggressive battle mage with the ring, so this could be a little.
I fear no man.
Oh no, well, interesting. So they are gonna give it a weapon so that he turns into a beefy boy. Oh, that's not great. Yeah, even if we put him on there, but I'm gonna try to. I'm not, you know, I don't want to abuse the advice, but the advice that I got was don't trade. You're trading too much. So I'm trying to. Be shifty.
Give me strength.
I'm ready for you.
But who knows? I mean, should I? Like, I feel like this is... Because they got ways to keep buffing him up. So we're just going to do this. I know, Dan, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm misplaying it, but I was just looking at the total there. I know we can gain some advantage. How in the world do you keep putting this guy down? I don't know. That's unfortunate.
Do your worst.
And if we're not drawing prophecies, boy, we're in trouble. So I don't know.
I will have your head.
We need a prophecy on this one.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
I'm ready for you.
Nope. So yeah,
I will have your head.
just want to see if that was going to hit a prophecy or not, because that would be pretty much game over. And yeah, we're pretty much screwed. We are pretty much screwed.
Careful there, friend. I see you're in need of my wisdom.
Do your worst.
The only thing that would save us is the, nope. That's not going to do it. Do we just concede here? I mean, we got 2 guards.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
Yep.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
I will have your head.
I'm sure they've got something to adios these guys.
Keep your distance.
Yep.
Face me, you
Because that's the way the game was. The game, like I said, I've said it before, and I will hold to this. There are games where you just understand, and I've had these against the AI. This is not just people where, like, there is no way that you are going to win. Like the game is set. Like it's like a predetermined thing. The game is like you going into it's like you will lose this game. So no matter what happens, no matter what great draws you get, you're like, oh my gosh, I got drained. Like it's the one of in my entire deck, and I've got it, and you know I can play it next turn. It's gonna turn the thing around, and then they play something absolutely crazy, or they top deck something crazy. Like there are just games that you are not allowed to win, and that's what that kind of felt like. You know, we weren't. There was no stopping it. So I tried to let it play out, but you know. Obviously, it didn't go in our way, which is unfortunate. But them's are the breaks.
Preparations have been made.
See, and this is another thing I don't, because like when I'm playing the orc deck, like I have to make these. If it's a life gain thing, I have to make these
I
trades.
smell the
Did I say hello? I think I said
of the
hello.
living.
I
I
can't
have no
remember.
patience for fools.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
I will have your head.
And it's like, I mean, this is right now. Everything has been life gain. We can't race if they're just gonna have a bunch of health.
I am ready to join the circle.
Your blood will spill.
Protect the Harbinger.
All right. It's a nice looking lane right there. Not gonna lie. I thought about crafting the premium version of Mystic Dragon. Disappointment Dragon, as he's known in many circles. What do you think? Blighted Lit
Your
and
blood
Lurking
will
Crocodile?
spill.
I like the sound of that. Immolating Blast isn't a oh no, is it next turn? Or is that a 7 cost? I can't remember. I guess we'll find out. Because this does seem to be kind of control-y. But yeah, normally my normal routine up at 5 or just before then.
I'll whip them to
Even your life health gain stuffs. It's alright. It's alright.
Face me, you dog.
Oh, we got this.
There's nowhere the hunter.
Too fast, too
becomes the
furious, y'all.
hunted.
Yo, too fast, too furious. What? All right. So, I mean, we're winning a lot, but we're also just losing just enough to kind of keep us from getting too far. We need 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 4 straight wins. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 straight wins. We can do this. It is within our reach. And what I may end up doing, just to go back to it, I thought about it, like, do I want to go back to the well? I might have to. Let's see if we get. Man, we still actually have a good chunk of time. I might pull out Dano's crabs. We might just do that just to make that final push, best foot forward, and all that. Because at this point, I mean, we are. This is the push to the finish line. Yeah, okay. I do like Sharp-Eyed Ashcan. Ashcan. This guy came in there, and their nomenclature, their names, is like, come on. Ashcan. It's an Ashcan. Like, there's just no nice way to say that.
Hello there.
For the Ashcan. I mean, between that and the Black Hand Seeing All, this game is filled with all kinds of wacky contradictions, silly things. But it's also got a lot of cool stuff, a lot of great art, a lot of great music. Challenge me, you grubby little
I will have your head.
grubby thing.
Well, let's see if we can find something useful.
You will die. I bark and burn.
I don't like where that's going. This might need to be Gatekeeper.
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was kind of a misplay, but...
Face me, you dog.
Let's put these to use.
I was hoping, for some reason, I thought I had enough magic to also put Circle Initiate down. I thought I had the ring. I have Phantom Ring. Like, somewhere in my brain, it's like, you have the ring. I'm like, okay, cool. And that is why I gave her the buff stuff, because I figured they've got a bunch of pings, probably some curses and things.
I do not fear death.
Alright, well... let's see. I mean, that's 5 damage. I really don't want to give that up. Let's do this.
My Arcade's beard stained. Let's put these to use.
And that, so that... Like, if we left the 3-2, we could still trade. So this has to now get some kind of buff in order to trade. And there you go. Exactly what you needed. Gotta be nice when that works out. Alright. But we are definitely doing this.
I am ready to join the circle.
Close ranks.
this.
Let nothing through.
Be silent.
Nice premium elixir, though. Wonder if I'm guessing they're.
I will
I
taste
think.
blood.
What is this? 3, 6. Yeah, we got it. All right. Another one down. Moving along. Moving along. That's 1 win, 3 to go. Let's do this. Yeah, so that's a great thing. If you're up at 5, get all that done, and get the blood flowing, you're awake, especially now that it's getting cold. It's like 40 degrees outside. I have my windows open for the past 5 days, which has been amazing. I finally had to close them though because the temperatures dipped down into the 40s. If it's 50, 55, I can keep the windows open, but once it gets below 40 or below, especially at nighttime, I kind of have to do that because the house doesn't, it's an older house, so it doesn't retain heat as well. So once it drops, it's pretty, once the temperature drops in the house, unless I turn the heat on, it takes a while to build it back up. So anyway, but you know, so you do a quick workout to get the blood flowing, wake yourself up. And, you know, then I can do something like this in the morning when I'm at my sharpest, before the day has kind of worn me down and life is trodden upon me. And this is more or less when I'm at my best. In theory, this is when I'm, like, after 3 o'clock, I'm a person, my prime time, provided I got 6 or 7 hours of sleep before, is between 4 o'clock in the morning and about 2:30 in the afternoon. After that, it's kind of a staircase of decline in terms of mental cognition and efficacy.
Hello there.
I just had to double check and make sure I had absolutely nothing I could play that turn. I could have played, I don't know, actually no, I don't think I could have played Fear Totem even if there was nothing there. Okay, just gonna say it now. Don't think I'm gonna like this matchup, but we are just gonna play with Divine Fervor. Minus
Taste my
the
sting.
Divine Fervor. Really?
I will taste blood.
A mighty blow dealt by our 7-3. They can just leave him alone? Like, don't mess with him. Don't. Oh, for crying out loud. That is. Here's the problem. Fear Totem is good there, but it's going to come back because it becomes like a 0 cost and she's going to still do her thing. But I guess next turn we can do
I will taste blood. We'll see how they like some
Protector and Lightning Bolt if they want to keep playing. But now they can play more. I don't know. This is going to be a close one, y'all. That comes down. Lightning Bolt helps us trade with it.
Behold the light of the tribunal.
Oh, and they get health gain and Magicka. This is, yeah, this is probably an L here, y'all. Hate to say it. Oh, that's actually quite brilliant.
My Arcade's beard, stay back.
As long as I draw breath, foreign glory.
We lose this lane, unfortunately. And if they put a guard down here, we're definitely in rough shape. But we do.
A taste.
It's too much to. Well, she makes everything a guard, right? Or she. Oh, okay. It's just if it has the health. So if she plays a big one
I smell blood
like
on
that,
the wind.
we are pretty much screwed. Ooh.
To oblivion with you.
And that sets up the win for next play. If they don't have that Arcanion Scion or whatever the heck it's called, if they can't drain this turn, we have it. Come on, come on, come on.
This should help you.
Okay, that's fine.
Die like a dog.
Feels like this is a gateway match, but it's definitely not. Okay, we got it. So yeah, hey, like I said, I think it's very important to remember when the game gives you that hint. Like for that game, that is the universal. When I said it seems like the game won't let you win, like you just don't have a chance. That felt like a game that we weren't going to be allowed to lose. It didn't feel like it when we were playing it, but when you look back on it and you go, holy cow, like we had the right answer, we had the totem, we had the cast out, we had, yeah, that was a game that we weren't gonna lose. Because if I was on the opposite end, that's how I would see that. I was like, oh my gosh, did he just top deck that? Like any other card, you don't get away with it. It looked rough at the outset. It was one of those. It's just one of those games where you just didn't really. It never felt like you were on good ground. You were just waiting for it to buckle under you. But we managed to push through. But you know, to a degree, that like there's that moment of elation, and then there's just that moment of like.
Hello there.
It could have easily gone the other way. If we didn't have one. I'm doing this because Wordcrafter can allow for a trade or allow her to survive against something that gets played down. I feel like I played Saiyan 0102 before. I'm thinking this might be a Goblin deck. I'm not sure. I'm getting a sense. This is a Goblin. He's going to get buffed up. But hey, luckily we do have Earthbone. If he gets too big... Okay, we've made him expend a lot of resources here.
Watch yourself now. Watch yourself now.
He's the only one who survives more curses at the moment. If either one of these get cursed, they just go down. So, that's a nice Earthbone target as well. Nice. Unfortunately, these one power critters are definitely not great for. What am I going to play? She's got to be a closer. Really, it's Earthbone, I think.
Stay back.
And I think Ambusher comes down if they play a fourth card, right? That's why I didn't want to destroy this. I think if they play another card here, she comes down next turn.
Close ranks, let nothing through.
Maybe that was not a great idea. I'm thinking I don't want them to be able to burst next. Oh! That was dumb. That was a misplay. Holy cow. Oh, that was dumb. Alright, so we've got 11. We need to do 11 more. We don't have it. And he can just curse. Three. This is not great. All right, so we have 11. We have 15. They've got 5, 8. Yeah.
The day is mine.
Your blood will spill.
We got to get rid of that. And yeah, that's.
Friendly greeting.
That's the thing. Aside from the 4/4 that buffs, I was wondering if they were going to play a sheer point. I think barring a prophecy, though, we do have this. I think.
For Valenwood. Be silent.
Yeah.
There's nowhere the hunter becomes
Cool. Yeah, and Dano was saying pretty much what I was thinking. I was like, I need to get rid of the curse generator. I don't know if they're going to get one vanilla or not, but he needed to go, and then the form was pretty much the only thing I could afford to play. So I didn't feel strong about it, but I think it definitely was the right play. And yeah, here we are at the Gateway game. So that's pretty cool, huh? For crying out loud. Always going to get nervous. Always going to get nervous on this game. On this match. The history. And the only thing I'm thinking is don't let it be invade. Okay. Alright, so it can still be movement monk. Ooh, and 1033. So that's kind of the disappointing thing. If we do break into legend, I mean it is its own reward in a manner of speaking. But if we come in at 1,000 plus, we still may not get the premium. So I'm not gonna lie.
I am ready to
Without the premium, getting a legendary is kind of like, yay. But first things first.
The moons give this one strength.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Protect the Harbinger.
Do I risk it getting ward next turn? I'm gonna have to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit.
These are cashing streets.
I am too slick for you.
Okay, good. Alright. We need our prophecies to kick in here. Nope. They got theirs though. Yippee. Oh my gosh. What is this? Alright. I mean,
Well, let's see if we can find something useful. What did you expect? Friendly greeting.
because that and Swift Strike is going to be problematic. Wow. All right. Oh, yes. Okay, so I think
Let's put these.
all right, that
to
helps
use.
because that means I can't skip a rune, can I? No. All right. That's legendary. That is legendary. Let us hope we are not rank 1100 and something.
We are amused. History shall remember this day.
731. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, so we're in the mix. And I got to admit, though, I'm a little nervous about playing more because I know you can lose ranks very easily. All right, so Dano was actually watching for most of this. It just so happened we were both up, and I was like, we're ranked 731. The cutoff for the premiums is 1,000. I'm thinking I shouldn't tempt fate, because I know you can drop ranks very quickly by playing it. It seems a little cowardly, but I was like, I don't necessarily want to end the video already, because I don't even think it's been an hour. He's like, play casual. I was like, brilliant. So playing casually actually gave me a deck that I could try out. It's kind of close. Remember, there was that OTK that we got hit with probably 4 days ago that involves the Bone Armor and Ring of Imaginary Might. It's that, but it doesn't have Midnight Burial, which I think is the broken aspect of it, because you can essentially pick what you want to bury. Like, we have camels and we have Corner Club to discard the big creatures and get them in the discard pile, but we're not going crazy with it, because this was a thing before Burial Grounds came along, but then once that did, it was like it took most of the guesswork out of it. You just had to wait for a couple draws and you're able to do it. So we are playing casual here to round out the season, and we're doing it with let's see. And we're going to try it with another Dano Classic. So, yes, another legendary breakthrough brought to you by Dano.
Hello there.
And had I known that I was going to draw the Gambler, I could have
Hello there.
played out...
I bark and birth. This is
I could have discarded the Siege Crawler. But part of what appeals to me about this particular deck, this particular build, I had to actually craft some Snowy Saber Cats, because Snowy Saber Cats, because I didn't have any at the time.
I'll scout ahead.
Oh, we want to keep that. That is our jam. I'm not really sure at this point how much we're trying to contest, how much we're trying to just go with it, but I figure if we...
I raise the spine of battle.
Oh yeah, we do have something we can discard. That's very true. Man. Gotta trade both of those in to avoid getting some rampness.
Care to make a
Get the
friendly
dragon out
raid?
of here. Fallen Dragon, and well, the reason I like this is because of cards like Snowy Saber Cat and Siege Crawler, that if you don't get the combo, you can still play them and you can still do stuff.
Roots of the hairs.
And I like the idea. I like decks where Corner Club, like, her value isn't just like her value isn't dependent on her staying alive. Her value is also being able to discard something. So it's one of those times where you want her to be able to do that. Obviously, if we didn't have Dragon in hand, that would have been rough. Interesting. You don't usually see a whole lot of shouts with Sorcerer. Okay, we've got all the stuffs. Like Snowy Saber Cat, he's a 6/7 essentially.
hand over the coin.
I've only ever played with it in yeah, I've had this game for how long, and I've never played with Saber Cat aside from Arena, because I never had him.
We will seize our own fate.
Okay, so next turn this is gonna get ugly. So I feel like we need to start doing as much damage as we possibly can, since we have more than one ring.
If I fall,
And the great thing is, if they silence the cat, he can't swing twice, but he's still a 3/7, which means another Ring of Imaginary Might, and he's back to a 9. I'm guessing they don't have a silence, though.
Finished.
And another ring, and it puts us at 11, I think. Ooh, yeah, but I think it puts us at 11. I think.
The waters of
wow. I don't think we have silence in here. What can Necromancer bring back? Is there anything? I mean, they're not going to be. I mean, this doing 5 damage to us is a big deal. Well, let's draw first. Or possibly draw. Yeah, that didn't really do a whole lot. Alright, well.
Our clan is pure and strong.
A little bit of a rough outing here. Still getting the hang of it. You know, it's one of those things where when you as soon as you have multiple things, I mean, it's like, okay, there's obvious choices, like, oh, hey, yeah, discard this one, this big static card or whatever. But then when you get in situations like this, it's like, all right, what's the most effective? Like, in theory, maybe I should have played the spider in that lane. Okay, always the fallback there. Good news. Oh, he's got a big. Of course he's got. And he's gonna put a. Oh yeah. I think we still win though, right? Oh no, we don't, because now he's down to a 6. So Ring would actually hurt us. There we go. That's a good top deck. Right there. Alright, so top deck's neck wins the day. And our Snowy Sabercat, we got value. So hey, that's probably the quickest turnaround on value that I've had from a card that I crafted. Usually I craft a card and either it never shows up in my deck, or it never shows up when I'm playing it, or it shows up but doesn't really do a whole lot. That is the fastest turnaround I've had. All right, let's go ahead and do one more. I am, because I started a little bit later this morning because I was still kind of figuring out what I was going to do, and I hadn't initially, when I woke up this morning, hadn't planned on doing this. I am running a little short on time, so this will be the last game. We did get a breakthrough. I feel a little bad because it's not anticlimactic, but it's just kind of like the exuberance I know isn't there, but I'm not going to force it. I really, like, there is a huge sense of satisfaction. I got to, let's see. Denise made her push yesterday, got into Legend. I think she's in the 300s though, so she's definitely good to go. My footing is a little more precarious. See, I'm like, I don't even know, am I supposed to ring out initially? I'm not really sure about that either. Did I say a hail? I don't know. I think I did.
I bark and birth. This is interesting.
the waters of life.
I will cut your purse and your throat.
Camel. Go for the card draw, I guess. And what's card draw, but also paired with Ring of Imaginary Might, it's going to be a big help. Wow! Hey, look at this! Look at this! It's a Telvanni running that card. Like, how cool is that? I guess this is the kind of thing you can get on casual. That was a mistake. I should have shadow shifted and traded. So now I'm at a quandary. Do I waste a Ring of Imaginary Might? Do I waste a Territorial Viper? Or...
My scales move in shadow. Roots of the hill.
So shadow shift lets us trade.
By the 8th, they will meet their makers.
I draw power from these trees.
Jeez. Okay, never mind.
Gone.
They've got the answers. And I don't think we're going to be able to hold this off. I mean, because these are just going to keep getting bigger and bigger, so I think we need to start thinking about offense here.
Our clan is pure and strong.
We haven't really been able to bow and arm or get rid of anything big. Okay. You had my respect with this. You lost it with Desperate Conjuring, because you know what that is. All right, so. I'm fine with this. Let's see if we can get something big down here. We can get rid of that, which then allows us to shoot.
Die, abomination.
Alright, let's see if they smell what we're cooking. Because if they don't, we're going to have an incredible big swing next turn. That's okay.
Schwaaard, take me. Schwaaard, take me.
Dry skin fool.
You'll not be rid of me that easily.
Alright, so I've got this. This. Where's our... Did I? I did. I picked the Snowy Saber Cat because I'm a goober. So we're missing out on 2 damage in this, but
abomination.
Okay. I'm guessing they've got a silence, or they've got a way to deal with her, but we still have squish. Yeah, that's fine. Because they can't draw, and we have Ring of Imaginary Might. Uh-huh. Okay, so it's going to take out the camel.
I will cut your purse.
I thought it would take out the 1/4.
Oblivion take you.
Let's go.
Alright, so we just lose next turn, right? That's 14. Unless we, yeah, we're gonna Viper. Can we Viper and anything else? Thieves Guild.
I bargain birth. This is interesting.
Portcullis, not bad. Not good enough. It's 9. With a Swift Strike, we're probably hosed.
You will die when
Alright, they're moving too quick. I think we just lost this one. Oh, well, maybe not. That might have bailed us out. I don't... One Swift Strike wouldn't do it at this point, unless we have a way to remove that.
Out upon you.
Careful there, friend.
Alright, that makes things much more complicated. Obviously. Yeah, so I think our only option is really Ring of Imaginary Might, but that doesn't get us anywhere. Do we have any draw? I don't think we do. I can't play that and Ring. But Ring is not going to get me there, right? Ring is only +2, that's 6, 7. So that stupid little bat pretty much did us in. I can't kill everything, I don't think. No, I think we're just dead here. Well, yeah, that's 6, 7. We have 3 done. 3 down. Bummer. Well, that will end our session for today and for the season. So you are seeing this in High Rothgar would have been amazing.
Victory's yours.
But to give, well, actually it wouldn't have helped us at all. But man, but anyway, no. So yeah, good things here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make sure I'm doing a credit scroll. So I will have this up here going next to me, and just want to thank all of you. I mean, obviously the names are gonna be there. Got some new folks. We had the cavalry that came in at the end of last season, which was, I'm trying to remember, Queen something. Queen, it wasn't Hippolyta, but I thought it began with an H. She was there, and then Denise came in. Denise has definitely just been a huge part of the encouragement and the push. Dano has just really jumped in. So thank you again to Buffalo for making that connection, for getting that in there. I think that helped the connection, and Dano's been really active in providing decks and kind of watching the games and like I said, giving some guidance. Usually afterwards, just being like, hey, good stuff here, or try to do this, general things, which is very helpful. It's nice to have that. But then obviously, Fierce Infinity, I know you've watched a lot of the games, you suffered with me, like, I'll see you pop up, they're like, oof, that was rough, and that was hard to see too, somebody to commiserate with, but, also we got to play some games. So anyway, I don't know how many people watch this, but I figured I would just put that out there, just to thank everybody. Obviously there's so many names that I'm blanking on, and too many to list, which is why I actually have them written out there. But I'm really appreciative of everybody. As I mentioned in the last video, that is why I continue to play, is because of this list of folks here. Even if, like I said, even if you're just somebody who chimes in once in a while, even if you're one of the silent, just the watching, when you see, you can look at it and go, okay, hey, I've got more than 5 views. A lot of my videos, that's, they were, I mean, some of them got pretty high, especially like some edits I did, but most of them, were sub 100. So when you see on the regular, 250, I think is about the average now. It goes from 250 to 350 or so. I'm not sure what the what the distinction is, because it's just like you have these moments, these certain videos that spike, and then some that just never get quite that high. And this is not a channel, it's about views, click views, subscribe, all that kind of stuff, although that is going up as well, but that just, again, it just affirms that there are people that enjoy this, that want to see it. And as I've said before, it's very humbling. Some people say that, I don't think they're being disingenuous, but I don't know how well that connects, but it is genuinely humbling to be somebody who is an average or decent player, perhaps, maybe on some of my better days. Maybe I have moments of inspiration or brilliance, but typically I'm kind of middle of the road. And to have people that, you know, are so far and above and beyond and so good at the game and the deck building and you know, all that are just way up there, or people who have they're just able to get the legendary almost casually, you know, to have folks like that interested and watching, because you know they're not watching to be like, let me see what insight, you know, Schwaaard is going to give me in my game. That's not what the watch is for. So hopefully I'm growing as a player, getting better as a player. I am noticing more when I screw up and when games are you know, are my fault. I think Joseph has said it before, but I think Dano also said the difference between top 10, top 100 is largely the amount of misplays. But then there's also, you know, there's a lot of stuff you can't control regardless. Like you know, we had almost back to back. We had a game where it seemed like we did not have a chance, that our opponent was always going to draw the right counter and the right you know, answer to what we did. And then 2 games later we had the inverse, where our opponent just didn't have the right answers, or we had the right, and we top decked the right stuff as well. And it's crazy, just a little side tangent, just the difference between an immediate top deck and a 1 turn away top deck. So if I play a card and I'm like, this is my win condition, and maybe I'm not going to win that turn, but as long as it sticks, you know, the next play we can close it out, the next turn we can close it out. If my opponent immediately top decks the answer for that card, it hurts, it's like a burn. But if it's 1 turn later, it doesn't feel the same way, because it's still a top deck, it's still just pulling that answer out. But if it's at least 1 play removed, it doesn't feel like such an affront. It doesn't feel like, oh, for crying out loud, like, hey, I've got something, and you go, boom, you smack it out of me. That's what it's like. It's almost like, hey, look what I got, and somebody just smacks it out of your hand, and like, no. Whereas if you go, hey, look what I got, and can kind of look at it, and then somebody slaps it out, it still sucks, but at least it wasn't like, if the moment you lift it up to look at it, it's being slapped out of your hand. So anyway, that's just a little side thing. The credits have probably done scrolling by now, so I will talk to you all, I guess, at the start of next season. Take care.